Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. Today I've got another episode of Classic Candy Corner, and I kind of bought this as a set from the Secret Candy Shop, and I remember these from when I was little. The ice cream man would have them, the corner store would have them. Sometimes you can find them in like drug stores or liquor stores. Relatively cheap for back in the day, and if you only had pocket change or whatever, you go there. And this is Chewy Lemonhead Pink Lemonade. And like I said, these are like kind of like jelly beans. They are different flavors. They're made by Ferrer. They had the apple heads, the lemon heads, the cherry heads, grape heads, all the different ones. And those were hard candy. Then they started getting into this chewy line, which was kind of like jelly bean, soft center, and it had a shell. Very intense in flavor. And these were, back then they were like a dime, a nickel, maybe a quarter. You don't get a whole lot in it, but it is a fun size box. So go ahead and open this up. Check it out for you guys. I don't remember this one too much. I know they had the regular, Lemonhead. That was pretty much popular. I think Lemonhead was like the standard, and then they kind of started doing all these other offshoots. Applehead, grape, orange, whatever. Different flavors, different versions of them. And then they started doing mixes. Kind of like the Mike and Ike's. They got into the Mike and Ike's, and then it was starting getting different flavors of Mike and Ike, special editions. All the different stuff like that. And here we go, getting this open. Kind of a pain. All right. Ooh, these are all one flavor. Sometimes they're mixed, but all right. So yeah, you can see the pink kind of flavor and pink lemonade. Yeah. So I guess it's only going to be one flavor. It's kind of grapefruity lemonade. All right. Yeah. Very chewy. Yeah, citrusy. See that? Not really sour, not really sweet. Mostly tasting the candy. More like a jelly bean. These were fun though back when you were little. They very little pocket change. Pick them up for a few cents at a time, along with the hard candy, Jolly Ranchers, sometimes the sour balls, the lemon drops, and all those different ones like that. And then they got into the hard candies like the Runts and the Spree and Sweet Tarts and stuff like that. These are more like jelly beans though, because they were chewy. Pretty good. Not a whole lot of flavor in it. I could taste the lemon. Not super sour. Pink lemonade. I know you used to get that at like hot dog on a stick. You get it at the fair. I don't know too many places had pink lemonade. Like in Country Time maybe. But these were fun. Like I said, get them from the liquor store, the drug store, the gas station. Get them from your ice cream man, mom and pop shop. She had them like on a counter or down below with like the Jolly Ranchers, the bubble gum, Pixie sticks, a lot of different stuff like that. They were very cheap. They called them penny candy sometimes. Get them as like consolation prizes. Just anywhere. A lot of different varieties, flavors. They were fun. if you raided your piggy bank and got a quarter or a dime or something like that, you can go down, pick up a little bit of candy for relatively cheap. Or if maybe you got your allowance or you did your chores, mom and pop would give you a little bit of change, and then you can go down there, cash it in for some fun stuff. And you didn't have to spend a whole lot of money. There were always definite options for the cheaper stuff, especially if you didn't want to buy a whole bag or a whole box, little mix and match things. Sometimes they would run them on a special, I think like five for a quarter, a dime a piece, a nickel a piece. They had bigger boxes, but I remember these little ones. And they just gave you enough of a fix to get through the day, having a little bit of sweet, a little bit of a palate cleanser, I guess. You could hide them pretty easy, like put them in your sock when you rode your bike around the neighborhood, and no one would know you had them. So yeah, they had all kinds of different stuff like that. Sometimes you would get them for stocking stuffers, Christmas time, lots of different stuff like that. It was fun, and they had all kinds of different ones, but these were kind of standbys. I remember them from when I was little. The big variety and all the stuff you'd find in the store, and like I said, just pocket change. So you could check it out and still have enough left over to get yourself an ice cream cone, get yourself, I don't know, some other stuff like that. The cheap stuff. Ice cream, soda, anything like that. Sometimes you get the little cheap toys, Etch-a-Sketches, Magic Slate, Slinkies, things like that. All the fun stuff. They still have some of those around. You could check them out. But those were the ones you had to save up for. These, just little standard ones that the kids could pick up for under $1 and stock up. Keep it a secret stash in the back. So there you go, guys. Remembering the Chewy Lemonheads. And this one was the pink lemonade version. Not one of the better flavors, but it was pretty good. I like a little more intense flavor. Definitely find those all the time. So keep your eyes out for the classic candy. It is a round. Just got to look for it. So there you go. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell over there. That way you won't miss any future content. Or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So till next time on Drew's Food Reviews, when I will be trying something new and nostalgic for you, I'm going to put these aside, try them again another time, and on for the next classic candy. So until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.